Hi, everyone. Welcome to our concert tonight. I'm sorry about the house situation. Didn't know the doors were locked. So sometimes things happen, and that's why it's a live concert, right? My name is Linda Massini-Pavlov. I'm Director of Music here in East Bridgewater. We also have Mr. Dan Hatchfield, our band director, grades 9 through 12. And we also have Mr. Jake Slajeski, and he's our band director, grades 7 and 8, and senior jazz. We have a wonderful concert here for you tonight, so we hope you're excited. A few things, if you don't mind. If you don't mind silencing your cell phones so they don't go off, that would be fabulous. If you're recording for video, that's okay. I do want to let you know that EBCAM, we're so lucky to have them recording our concert tonight. That should be available. We'll push that out to the students and let you know, but that will be available on their website probably within a couple of days. The guitar raffle is live through the end of the concert band, there's going to be a little bit of an intermission after the concert band is done. If you didn't have a chance to enter the guitar raffle, and if you don't know about it, Mr. Ray Ponte donated a very nice Fender guitar, a soft case, and some picks. It's worth $450, and somebody's going to win it tonight. So if you didn't have a chance, it's out in the front there. So we hope that you'll consider supporting us. Our Relay for Life team has been in existence here at the high school since 2012, and we hope to hit $100,000 that we've raised for the American Cancer Society through the Relay for Life. And as we get closer, parents and families will share all the details. Our senior jazz, our junior jazz, and our rhythmics groups will be performing that day over in Braintree on May 30th, the day after graduation. So that is happening. So thank you again for that. Okay, so yeah, I'm super excited to hear the concert band, aren't you? So, Mr. Hatchfield is too, so that's important. So without further ado, let's start our concert. Thank you for coming, and here we go.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for coming out. For our first piece, we have Alana Stanley to announce this one. Come on up.
Hello, everybody. Our opening piece is called Cumberland Cross, and the band has come up with a few unique names for this piece. We have Cucumber Cross or Cumberland Farms. It is an original American composition with two contrasting sections. The first section is a beautiful and flowing chorale. The second section has a much more upbeat melody with a new sound color from our percussion section. We hope you enjoy our performance of Cumberland Cross.
Thank you all so much. That was a quick opener. For the second piece, this is definitely the bulk of what we've been working on in school for a very long time. It's a 4-movement work that Brady Hudson will come up to announce. And we have a couple of things to show and tell before we perform it. So be ready. Brady Hudson, everybody.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This suite, composed in 1911, uses English folk songs and folk dance tunes throughout. The opening march movement uses 3 tunes, the first of which is a lively Morris dance. The folk song Swansea Town is next, played broadly and lyrically on the euphonium. Followed by the entire band playing the tune. Claudie Banks is the third tune, which is full of energy. The second movement is a setting for the English folk song I'll Love My Love. It is a sad story of a young maiden driven into Bedlam by grief over her lover being sent to sea by his parents to prevent their marriage. The main theme of this movement starts as a solo on the clarinet. The Hampshire folk song, The Song of the Blacksmith, is the basis of the third movement, which evokes visions of the sparks from red-hot metal being beaten with a lively hammer's rhythm on the blacksmith's anvil. Very lively indeed. Finally, the English country dance and folk song, The Dargison, dating from the 16th century, completes the suite in a manner that continues to cycle and seems to have no end. I couldn't do that if you paid me $1 million. Finally, the Elizabethan love tune Greensleeves is intertwined briefly and withdrawn before the final witty scoring of a piccolo and tuba duet 4 octaves apart.
Thank you, Brady. Thank you so much. That was a really hard piece. Give him one more round of applause, please. Great job, Ben. Great job. And before we announce our last piece, I'd like to just go over a few recognitions. So a lot's happened since we last saw you at the winter concert. We had the Bridgewater State University Honor Band, which was on February 12th. We had 11 students selected, so when I call your name, just stand up, and we'll clap for all 11 at the end to keep things moving. Haley Anderson on clarinet, Olivia Donovan on trombone, clap at the end. Olivia Donovan on trombone, clap at the end. Wyatt Francis on trumpet, Salmata Gabisi on trumpet, Ainsley Hyde on bari sax, Joey Jarvio on euphonium, Aaliyah Quintana on flute, Brandon Saris on alto sax, Alana Stanley on flute, Lily Turner on flute, and Riley Wasik on flute. Now clap. All right, next up, Senior SEMSWA. I'm going to announce the kids who made concert band. Mr. S will talk about this, the jazz band kids later. The kids who made the concert band at Plymouth Memorial Hall on March 13th and 14th. This one, there's only 3, so you can clap. Haley Anderson on clarinet. Joey Jarvio on euphonium. And Liana Single on trumpet. And coming up, we have Junior SEMSPA here on May 1st and 2nd. And the kids who made the Junior SEMSPA, the freshmen who made Junior SEMSPA concert band, Noah Kuto on the bari sax, Mason Montero on the trombone, and Samuel Myatt on the trumpet. And one last spiel from me before I announce our last piece. This year, we are giving out the John Philip Sousa Award to a senior who I think is very deserving. So this national award recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication to the music program. This student has been fully involved in the program since the very beginning. He started as a reserve trumpet student, and as an 8th grader, as I was trying to help balance our instrumentation, I asked the band if anyone would consider learning the baritone, euphonium. This student volunteered right away to give it a try. He put his greatest effort into learning this new instrument, and now he only plays low brass. He has auditioned and been accepted into numerous festivals, SEMSBA, BSU Honor Band, et cetera, et cetera. He's also been selected to perform with BSU for 2 years straight. Student is our current Tri-M Music Honor Society president, and it's very clear that he has a great deal of passion toward music and anything that he does. I know he has a very bright future, and I'm very proud to say this year's recipient of the John Philip Sousa Award, Joey Jarvio. All right, thank you all so much. And for our final piece, I didn't plan it like this. To announce our final piece, Joey Jarvio, come on up.
Our final piece of the evening is our senior pick. We performed this at our spring concert 2 years ago, and the seniors decided to revive it again for this year. This 3-movement work brings you on a journey into the spring season. You'll feel the raw power of nature in the rugged, angular themes of the first movement, Winter's Fury. The sweet, expressive second movement, Spring's Awakening, feels as fresh as the first warm day after a long winter. You'll hear a delicate keyboard part that helps shift the mood. The third movement brings the piece to a jubilant conclusion with the celebration of joy.
Thank you all so much. Great way to start the night. And just give us a brief moment as we set up for the high school choir. Thank you very much.
We will be performing 3 songs for you tonight. I just wanted to give you an idea of what the theme is. So the first song is called Hope is a Thing with Feathers, and there will be people giving you more information, but the song's about hope. The second song is Seasons of Love, and so it's from the musical, but it's from Rent. But Seasons of Love, they'll tell you more about it, but it also has its own mood. And then finally, we'll be singing Sisi Namoja, which is We Are One in Swahili. So, and they'll tell you more about that. But just wanted to let you know that is the mood and the vibe of what we're doing here tonight. Okay, hope is the thing. Check 1, 2.
Hello, my name is Kaylin Blood.
And my name is Victoria Carvalho.
Hope is a Thing with Feathers is a poem by Emily Dickinson set to music. Miss Dickinson grew up in Amherst, Massachusetts, and is widely considered one of the greatest American poets. She did not receive praise for her work until after her death in 1886.
Kenneth Potter's musical setting is unusual in that the song is mostly in 7/8 time. It also changes to 6/8 and 8/8 in places. We hope you enjoy both the poetry and the music.
Hello, my name is Sadie. And my name is Anna. Our second song tonight is Seasons of Love from the Broadway musical Rent. Rent opened on Broadway in 1996 with Idina Menzel and Taye Diggs, a work that launched both of these actors' careers. Rent ran on Broadway for 12 years, as well as a movie version was released in 2005.
The high school choir had the opportunity to go see Rent at Wheaton College 3 years ago. It is probably why our seniors chose it as this year's senior pick. The question asked in the song is, how do you measure a year? Various answers are suggested, but in the chorus, the song reaches a conclusion that love is the only proper measure of a year in the life of a human.
Thank you.
And one more thing, we have Henry Fay helping us out on drum set. Thank you, Henry.
In truth that she learned, or in times that he cried, in her cheeks he burned, or the way that he died.
Before we finish up, I want to acknowledge Mr. Carlton Haynes on piano. Thank you so much. Our 10 seniors are going to be introduced in just a few moments, but I think Mr. Hatchfield explained this, but in case he didn't, some of our seniors are wearing their concert black tonight, but some are not. So it's hard to discern maybe who's a senior and who isn't, but that's okay. We gave them a choice. So this is the seniors' last spring concert. It's their last, well, we have a Pops concert, but it's their last spring concert. So I'd like to say thank you to all the seniors. There are 10. We have 20 total music department seniors this year, so it's like half from the chorus and half from the band and other groups. So it's really cool. So thank you all. I'm going to wait to do the festival students later. Let's see. Oh, I almost forgot, but can't forget that. So at this time, I'm going to announce the winner of the National School Choral Award. I'm going to go over here so they can't read over my shoulder. So the National School Choral Award is in recognition of merit, ability, and achievement of outstanding contributions to the success of the school vocal program and of an unusual degree of loyalty, cooperation, and high qualities of conduct. Tonight, I am pleased to present this award to Ainsley Orofino. And here's why. Ainsley has been a dedicated member of the music department since 7th grade when she joined my chorus class, but arguably, she has been singing her whole life. She has been a 3-year member of Rhythmics, a member of our Triumph Music Honor Society since 10th grade, and has served as soprano section leader in the choir for the past 2 years. She's been very active in the drama program since Mitchell School, serving as drama intern and having leads throughout high school. Ainsley served as a role model for her peers and helps me with whatever is needed. I love her upbeat spirit, genuine caring, positivity, and willingness to help anyone at any time. In addition, she is passionate, determined, and tenacious, qualities one must possess for success. I'm confident music and acting will always play a strong role in her life. I am thrilled to award this year's National School Choral Award to Ainsley, and I wish her all the best in her future. Okay, and our last number, please come up so you can introduce it.
Hello, my name is Jasmine.
And my name is Bella.
Our final song tonight is called Sisi na Moja. Sisi means we, Ni means our, and Moja means one.
This song uses the Swahili language to convey themes of unity. The phrases Sisi na Moja is often used to express solidarity in East Africa.
The lyrics emphasize that despite differences, people share the same emotions, needs, and humanity. We hope you enjoy.
So this was one of the pieces that some of them sang at the Tri-County Choral Festival this year, so you might have seen a few sneak onto the stage, but thank you to Salmata, Ainsley, and Haley for joining us on this one. Okay, so now we are so pleased to introduce our seniors as we celebrate our seniors tonight. So seniors, I hope you're ready. You guys can come a little bit closer so it's not this crazy long walk, right? Okay, very nice. Senior squad up.
When we call your name, seniors, please come on up, grab a flower, and shake our hands and go get yourselves on the podium for a picture. Why? That's what I said. Leodante Alphonse.
Raylan Auberg.
But we should really do that, right? Yeah. Isabella Bright.
William Safrino.
Jasmine Haynes. You ruin yourself. Raylan Hanalt.
Joseph Jarvio. Brady Hudson. Don't drop this in. Donovan Lancaster. Connor Lewis.
Orson Lizzie.
She's not here tonight, but I still want to call her name, Carter McKinnon. Adriana Merlino. Kevin Malloy. Ainsley Orfino. She's not here tonight, but I want to read her name too, Jocelyn Parent. Jasmine Pierre. There's so much to go on. I'm sorry. You know, if you don't have to go up there, whatever you do.
Alana Stanley.
She's not here tonight, but Kiana Tate.
And Ryan Yafredi.
Stay there for a second, friends. Okay, parents, you may do your thing. Take a picture, take several. Yes, please smile. Hopefully someone will. Oh, Connor, what happened? Okay, class of 2026 dismissed. Okay, we're going to keep going. So we announced our senior district students and our all-state recommendation students in the fall at the winter concert. So I would like to continue and announce a few more students that were accepted to festivals on vocals. So let's see. I can read. Okay. So, yes. So I should have probably done this one when the chorus was up here because now they're not all here. I apologize. I'm going to say their names, and some of them are there. Sorry, guys. But for Tri-County Choral Festival, we had Haley Anderson on alto. Can we do something fun? Can we make one clap for each kid? Because it's a lot of names I'm about to read. I love that so much. You might hate it, but that's what we're going to do. Okay, so ready? Haley Anderson on alto. Liana DeBella, alto. Sorry, soprano. One more clap. Somada on Gabisi on alto. Lillian Gaffney on alto. But that's not true. Lillian Gaffney on soprano. Jay Hartsgrove on soprano. Jasmine Haynes on alto. Ainsley Hyde on soprano. That's not right. Ainsley Hyde on alto. Oh my goodness. Georgia Trombley on soprano. Charlotte Wilcox on alto. Good. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. For the Senior Semsba Choral Festival, they are here on the stage, and they are Kaylin Barrett on alto and Lillian Gaffney on soprano. And I'm also going to say, because we don't have an orchestra here in East Bridgewater, Jasmine Haynes was accepted on violin. It's pretty cool. And then I saved the one for last, and you can give her more if you want, but it's okay. So, this doesn't happen every year, so it's kind of a big deal. So we had one student that was accepted to the Massachusetts All-State Festival Chorus for treble choir. And so remember, they're competing against the whole state, and that is Somada Gabisi. Congratulations to all the festival students. If your name wasn't called and you made a festival, well, there's another group coming up, so maybe your name's going to be called later. We'll have to see. Okay, are we ready to sing now? We got all our members on stage. Woohoo! Okay, here we go. Our first song for you tonight is called Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, made popular by the Andrews Sisters. We hope you enjoy.
He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. They made him blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because he couldn't jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the cap went out and drafted a band. And now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. A root, a toot, a tooty, a toot. He blows 8 to the bar. In boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note unless the bass and guitar is playing with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He was a boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He puts the boys to sleep with boogie every night. It wakes them up the same way in the early bride. They clap their hands and stamp their feet, because they know how he plays when someone gives him a beat. He breaks it up when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. A root, a toot, a tooty, a toot. He blows 8 to the bar. In boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note unless the bass and guitar is playing with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B.
This next one is called Hand in Hand, and it will feature Jasmine Haynes first and Ainsley Orofino.
I taste the sunshine, I reach for the moon. I'm hearing sparks fly, it smells like June. All of my senses mix up and expand when we walk hand in hand. Hand in hand, hand.
Lonely and gray days are fair. Your shadows follow me everywhere. Tell me it's crazy and I'll say it's grand, 'cause we're so hand in hand. My heart flip-flops, my breath short stops inside me. When you're here beside me, right here by my side, where you should always be, clouds are below me and I'm in the sky. I'm standing still, let the world fly by. You say you love me and you understand, so say you'll wear a matching wedding band. Say we'll be hand in hand. My heart flip-flops, my breath short stops inside me. When you're here beside me, right here by my side, where you should always be, you should always be. Clouds up below me and the sky. I'm standing still, let the world fly by. You say you love me and you understand, so say you'll wear a matching wedding band. A matching wedding band. Say we'll be hand in hand. Hand in hand.
And now we would like to welcome up Mr. Haynes is going to play Route 66 for us, along with Henry Fay. And Jasmine Haynes is going to play the bass.
If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. From Chicago to LA, to get looks mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get into this timely tip when you make that California trip? Get your kicks on Route 66. 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 Oh, yeah!
All right, everyone, good evening. Welcome, and please welcome the Senior Jazz Combo to the stage. So traditionally, a jazz combo is a smaller group made up of one or two wind instruments and then the entirety of the rhythm section. In the past, this group has been used to teach traditional improvisation techniques, both for the winds and the rhythm section. The rhythm section learns how to play as a group, and the wind section learns how to play charts, but more importantly, they learn how to solo. That was the purpose of restarting this group, and I'm really happy that these 7 individuals embraced that and started to learn how to do this. They last performed at the Tri-M Honor Induction in October, and they are here after a little bit of a hiatus to perform for you again. We have 2 charts through this evening. I'm not going to talk in between them, so please enjoy. And for soloists, you're actually going to hear all 4 wind players for both songs. Enjoy. This will be the shortest transition of the evening. We're now going to bring on the senior jazz band for our closing set. All right, so like I said, I'm going to be doing most of my talking between songs. This one's actually the quickest. We have done a lot of stuff since you have last seen us on Evening of Jazz, and the kids have done even more since you've last seen us at the winter concert. But I did want to highlight one thing before we got much farther in the concert. First of all of our seniors who are in color, can you wave and recognize yourself for the audience, please, and thank you? It's actually the smallest senior class since I've been here, which makes me really sad that I get to only say goodbye to 4 of you. It feels like a lot more. I really appreciate all you've done for the program, but you're not done yet, so I'll save it for later. However, I do want to actually recognize the entire band. Since you have last seen us, we went and competed in our annual competition at the Massachusetts Association for Jazz Education competition. And I'd like the whole band to stand and be recognized for earning their first gold medal since pre-COVID. They've really done tremendous work this year. I hope you saw that in our first piece, which featured Ainsley Hyde on Barry sax, Samada Gabizi on trumpet, Leo Alphonse on alto sax, I believe first-time soloist Mason Montero on the trombone, and also kind of first-time soloist, wherever he went, Henry Fay on the drum set. And this next one's going to feature Mr. Joey Jarvio on the trombone and Salmata again on the trumpet. This is Spring Can Really Hang You Up the Most. We hope you enjoy. Also, since you've seen us last, we have had a couple of festivals take place, so I'd want to recognize the students that were involved in those. First of all, basically right after our winter concert, we had the Jazz Hers Honor Band Festival. I am very proud to have a lot of students in this group that participated in it. If you were involved in that honor band and sitting in my group, could you stand or wave and be recognized for the audience, please and thank you? All of you that were in the Jazz Hers Honor Band, please and thank you. In no particular order, Olivia Donovan, Salmata Gabizi, Liana Single, Haley Anderson, Ainsley Hyde. Thank you very much. And Lily Turner. Next, we had the Junior District Festival. We had a bunch of kids in all of the groups. I'm going to highlight the two jazz freshmen that we had participate in that group. Mr. Henry Fay on drum set. And Mr. Noah Kuto on Barry saxophone. And most recently in March in Plymouth, as Mr. Hatchfield said, we had the Senior Semsba Festival. That one has a jazz band, and we had two of our junior trumpets make that group as the top two trumpets, might I add, Salmata Gabizi and Wyatt Francis. See if you can guess what style this next piece is in. Our next piece is called Sabor de Cuba. We hope you enjoy. So that one featured in no particular order. First of all, the entire rhythm section on that entire piece. That's a tough one. As well as Mr. Nick Pino on tenor sax. And Mr. Calvin Clement on the clarinet. I also have an important award to give out right now. This is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. This national award honors one outstanding jazz musician for each high school in reference to their dedication to the program and overall achievability. This student really embodies what it means to be dedicated to their craft. They've been an invaluable part of this group in many different facets since they first joined. Playing a non-traditional instrument, I give them a lot of credit to this student for helping to pull me out of the quote-unquote traditional big band setting, which doesn't include flute or clarinet. But what really drove me to present him this award was his constant dedication to everything music-related, especially this band. He is playing a new instrument this year for the first time, and I cannot, off the top of my head, remember a single day this school year where he has not been down in a practice room practicing his butt off on a brand new instrument for this group. His dedication really knows no limits, and even though he is not majoring in music following the conclusion of this year, I am sure that he will be a high-level musician no matter where he goes or wherever he ends up after this. I am pleased to present the 2026 Louis Armstrong Award to Mr. Will Sofrino. We have one more song for you this evening. This one's going to feature a whole slew of people in a bunch of different sections, really the
Mr.
entire
S.
band, but the soloists.
Mr. S., I have to interrupt you. I'm really sorry. It's Miss MP from the soundboard. But I have to tell the audience that today we learned that Mr. Slajeski was awarded from the Plymouth Teachers Education Association a Rookie Teacher of the Year award, and we just found out today. So can we all say congratulations to Mr. S.
Oh, I hate attention.
Sorry, and one more. We just realized Mr. Hatchfield was able to tally what we raised for the guitar raffle, and we raised, can we have a drum roll, please? Ah, nice. $1,085. Thank you all so much if you donated. Thank you.
All right, real quick. This piece is called Solid Old Man by Duke Ellington. It's a lot of fun. We have some choreography towards the end I think you'll enjoy. This will feature Mr. Brandon Saris on piano, Miss first-time soloist Olivia Donovan on the trombone, Mr. Joey Jarvio on the trombone once again, as well as the entire saxophone section in the middle on a big saxophone solo. This is a great way to close the night, and we hope you enjoy.